Hi, I'm Deb with Ciaté London. As you all know, we have just launched our Hannah Martin x Ciaté brush set, and the lovely Hannah has just launched her book, Makeup. What a better time to try out some tricks and tips from the queen herself. So I think we're going to try Hannah's tips on application of bronzer. Now, Hannah says that she uses bronzer for both warming up the complexion and also doing a little bit of contour or shaping of the face with bronzer. So we're gonna do both of those. Hannah recommends using a large sort of bronzer brush for adding the warmth, and then a small sort of face contour brush for doing any of that sculpting if we want to. So we're gonna start with warming the skin. So first off, I'm going to be using the Ciaté London Brazilian Glow Bronzer. I absolutely love this formulation. It's so easy to work with and it looks incredible on the skin. And the Hannah Martin x Ciaté London bronzer brush. So Hannah recommends, in terms of technique, to load the brush up in the bronzer first, pat the brush into the palm of the hand. So this does two things. It keeps the bronzer in the bristles of the brush and not all over the place, so it lessens fallout, and it also keeps you from having a blob of bronzer wherever you put the brush down first, because they're sort of worked into the bristles. And then also, you're loading product into the brush so that you can intensify the look of the bronzer as you sweep. So then you go ahead, and she says to work around the high points or the edges of the face. So we're just gonna start here, which is where I like to start the bronzer, and do a couple sweeps. Remember, that product is worked into the brush. So now we've added a little bit of warmth to the skin, which gives you a bit of dimension for starting. We've gone on the forehead, along the cheeks, the jawline, and then we always wanna do, Hannah mentions this in the book as well, make sure that our neck, particularly under here, which gets blocked from sun from our chin, we wanna make sure that we warm that up as well. So now we're going to use the same bronzer and a contouring brush just to add a tiny bit more warmth to the skin. So with Palm Island, I'm going to pick it up. Same thing, push it into the bristles. And then for here, I'm going to just go right from my little nubby on the ear, just down about halfway. We can just see already how that tiny extra bronzer works to carve out that area of the face. I'm just gonna do a tiny bit down the sides of the nose. So there we have it, a really lovely, subtle bronze complexion with tons of warmth using Ciaté London's Brazilian Glow bronzing powder, bronzing brushes from Hannah Martin, and tips and tricks from the queen herself, Hannah Martin.